Hello guys, and today we're just reviewing the AMX 13, which is an interesting tank because it is it's a French heavy tank, right? Yeah. But it's an autoloader as well. And that the gun, honestly, it looks amazing. Actually, the tank looks exactly amazing. In World of Tanks, if you play this game World of Tanks, it's amazing. But when you're playing in Tanktastic, there's a new issue. Yes, but anyway, this is the AMX 13. It's a very accurate gun, as you can see here. I get most of my shots off the Panzer, or the Snap Panzer. But anyway, I missed my last shot. But anyway, it doesn't, yeah, it has some problems, as I can see. For a heavy tank, it doesn't have a lot of armor. Well, it doesn't seem like it has armor. You just get damaged so well, and that isn't a good thing. Because honestly, we're just wrecking this guy. But honestly, the tank looks awesome. The autoloader is a cool feature to this game. I know the AMX 13 and some other tanks have this. This is just out of the first French tank. This is the first one. I don't think there's actually more than three. But I think there's only two actually, but that I know of. This tank in the French, out of the French line. I'm not saying there'll be other. There is other autoloaders in the game. Just out of the French, tech tree. There's only two, I think. But and you see, there's another AMX 13 over there. I am playing bots, just to let you know. And honestly, the gun is just not good. The damage, if you want to destroy a tank fast, this is not your tank. I think out of this whole entire run, I only get 6 kills, which for me that isn't very good. But it's not me. It's the tank. The tank is just, you need to know how to play in it to be very effective. You need a. It's not like a typical heavy tank going in and wreck everybody. You can't do that. That's why you have a very accurate gun. Because if you don't have the accurate gun, well, this tank, I think it's the only really good thing I like about. There's only 3 things I like about this tank. The one, look, the accuracy, and the auto loading. But honestly, the damage and the health you have is kind of a problem. You don't last very long as a normal heavy tank would. Most heavy tanks would have a lot of health and a lot of armor, but slow reload. But nope, not this tank. This tank is the total opposite. It's just not as well balanced compared to other tanks as I would say is, like, honestly, it's, see, I can't kill this guy because he gets away because I won't be able to kill him in time. See, that's the problem with tank, is he can't kill someone soon enough before they get away. Just honestly, but the high explosive rounds, as I can see, I just switched to, is a little better doing damage as regular AP. But do not use, yeah. See, 38 damage there is pretty good. I missed that one. And then I did 8 there, but I didn't hit him exactly. But it's high explosive. There's a Panzer II over there, which are kind of rare tanks. But anyway, there goes the Panzer II. Yeah, 54 damage is probably the highest you'll ever get. Because even on a tank, because that's just the high explosives are probably the best rounds you could probably use in this tank. It's just, you're not always gonna get a really good hit score though. But that, like, 50 is probably your highest though, and you don't have the greatest reload either. It's okay, but it just doesn't just pull its weight. Yeah, it's just not as good as most people would think the AMX 50 is, but it isn't. AMX 50 is, it's okay. It's okay. This guy here was not paying attention at all, maybe because he was AI, but honestly, even if this was a real person here, I would have died. I would have just been wrecked out of my life. But anyway, yes, as I see it again, this gun is amazing because of its accuracy. It's ridiculous because I can hit this helicopter right on the spot and without any troubles, except for there when someone bumped into me. But anyway, I can see here, this time shot that you still pushing me, so I missed that shot too. But anyway, as I said again, this is a awesome gun, sort of. It damage is horrible, but its accuracy just makes it feel like a sniping tank, which I would use this as a sniping tank. I would use this more like a tank destroyer and then a heavy tank. But as of here, I'm using this hill ridge as firing on the enemy in the town, and most of my most of my team are actually in the river, so I'm not sure what's up with that. But anyway, yeah, that's it for all I can really say about this tank. As yeah, so now I'm using these other rounds, and as you see, ricochet 15, I have another 15, and then 14. Yeah, so don't use these rounds. I would, if you're up against a mouse, maybe something like that, I would use these rounds. But yeah, just don't use these rounds when you're fighting in regular tanks like this, because you won't do as good as other rounds. Yes, that's mostly what I have to say. For the AMX 50, it's. I kind of see why a lot of people don't have the AMX 13, because you have to play the AMX 50, which, as you can see, it looks amazing. Like a lot of, I would love play this tank pretty much every day if it was really good, but it's not as good as I would have thought. I was when I first bought it, I was like, oh yes, AMX 50, best French heavy tank ever. Well, it is, but when you put it in this game, they didn't do it very well. Maybe I'm just probably repeating over the thing. Yes, this tank is kind of missing a few things to it. As again, health does not last long. Armor does not very great. But it is a typical French autoloader. But that's quite interesting. But anyway, yeah. Hopefully you guys enjoy this video. See you guys in the next episode.